Chapter 2, Cleansing of the Soul. Svaadyaya. While I was just about to head back, calling it a day, a cosmic rhythm hits my ears. It felt like at a distance I could hear the eternal dance. The dance of creation, preservation, and destruction. The sound was so profound that I started following the cosmic rhythm. After a few moments of chasing the sound, I end up with the sounds of Damaruga. Damaru, the hourglass-shaped drum of Lord Shiva. I land up in front of the cremation grounds of Manikarnika, which was on the other fag end of the ghat, where the temple is located beneath the ground, manifesting Rudrakali, where Shiva is lying on the ground with Ma Kali, which is Devi Parvati's feet, on the chest of Lord Shiva. Rudrakali is the most powerful, protective, and fiercest forms of Devi. She holds the immense significance in the worship of Lord Shiva. For me, this manifestation simply meant Samarpanam, which is the ability to surrender to the divine while living in the present. Lord Shiva, being the supreme power who creates, protects, and destroys, wherein the entire cosmos is within him, is laid down under Devi Ma's feet. This means a lot of things. This power of surrender to the divine clearly awakens oneself that no matter what you have acquired, what you may have amassed, what you might have become, no matter how dignified, powerful you might be, everything will have to come to an end. And this manifestation of Shiva and Kali represents how to see life in a very different dimension. Gana 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 sahasra ganta shabda viharaki. Dama 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 roma 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 Shiva damaruga nada viharaki. Hundreds of sacred bells and damaruga create the cosmic rhythm in a synchronized order. This rhythm of sound starts low and goes high, starts with a low pitch and goes on to a high pitch, starts with a low thalam and reaches the highest of thalam, and this followed by Divya Arti to Lord Shiva and Ma Kali. I was taken into trance. There was a strong urge within me to dance to the cosmic rhythm, and the bhakti and devotion kept me grounded. I was hypnotized with the sacred divinity. After the glorious day, I head back to the accommodation to prepare for the next day ahead. As I head back, the crowd swelling continues. There is no respite, and I see no hope of reduction in the plethora of people all around. And this was around 12 or 12:15 a.m. in the night. I go to the bed to sleep, and I'm mentally getting prepared for whatever happens tomorrow. And I was so overwhelmed by the previous day. The sleep refuses to cooperate with my body. So finally, I wake up around 2:30 in the morning. I find the same nishabd, silence, when I peeped out of my window. And I quickly prepare myself and get ahead towards Lord's abode in Varanasi, Kashi Vishwanath. And to my surprise, millions of devotees the previous night had vanished from the streets. The number had become thousands who were heading towards Baba Vishwanath, where we all wait eagerly to get in. I start the Rudra Japam in my mind, and the abode is yet to be opened for general darshanam. As the dawn is about to break, the sky looks pleasantly dark. The devotional chants of Shiva everywhere to be heard. Devotions glowing on the faces of the devotees. Street vendors selling different puja samagri, the items. So I finally buy flowers and milk pot for the Abhishekam, which is the offering to the Lord. Strangely, the top of the pot was covered with datura. Datura is known as the thorn apple. Until that point, I had no clue that datura has a significance in the offering to Lord Shiva. This symbolizes Shiva's power to neutralize poison, negativity, enmity, and the bad energy, and turn them all into the blessing and protection. This happens only when the devotee surrenders with true offering and intentions. I eagerly wait to get into the boat. As the time flies, the flow of devotee continued. Hundreds of devotees have now become thousands, and thousands have become millions. Within few minutes, herd of people continue to gather, stretching to kilometers of serpentine. Within no time, the streets were swamped with people. Finally, after a long wait, I enter the main Dwara, entrance of the temple of Lord Kashi Vishwanath. The shrine is so sacred and divine that you can immediately feel the aura and the energy that radiates from the temple shrine. While you feel like the crowd, the long wait is behind you, and the time had finally come to feel the oneness with the Lord, which is like an inseparable bond that you have with your mother. The chanting of Shiva gets stronger and louder as you get nearer to the Garbhagriha, the sanctum sanctorum. My feet finally touches the limestone flooring of the temple. How blessed I am. The feeling of walking on the lotus petal starts emanating from the ground beneath your feet. And finally, the moment arrives. This feeling cannot be explained or expressed in words. The bright, radiant, shiny, charismatic Shivalingam fills my eyes. The scent of Abhishekam fills my nose. The continuous chanting of Om Namah Shivaya in the temple premises gushes through my ears. I quickly fill the bag that I had carried, which was devoid of any expectations and no past baggages, with the sacred radiance of Lord. I continue to grab as much energy, radiance, beauty, charm, the elegance and the aura as much as possible in this empty bag. Through my ears, nose, eyes and heart, so as to carry this indulgence for the rest of my life. Finally, I reach the sanctum sanctorum to witness the Lord at a 2 feet distance. And this is the closest a man can get to the supreme power. And that's it. The moment I'd arrived, my eyes again started swelling and sweating. By now, my eyes has already lost control with my body, and I was unable to pacify the joy of crying like a baby when he is with his father. This was a golden moment for two reasons. One, for being blessed to be at the feet of my Lord, and second, because Naina, my dad, was with me as Pavitra Muttika, the sacred soil in this journey. For a moment, I felt I was a blessed soul. No, but in fact, it was my dad's soul that was showered with moksha, liberations from this world and to join Lord Shiva. Because he went to the Lord along with the milk pot that I offered for Abhishekam and returned back to my eyes and hands with the flower garland from Lord Shiva's jata, the long hair on the head. I could not have asked for more in this lifetime. It was a total bliss. And I was very happy that I was a carrier or aid during this time for the cosmic events that transcended as miracle. I came to Varanasi with zero baggage and no expectations, but going with fortified faith, heart-filled bliss, and this is what I call celestial radiance. With this joy of glory, I head back to Manikarnika to perform the holy dip, and this would be my first Ganga Sparsh, touching and immersing yourself into Ma Ganga. I reached the banks of River Ganga at Manikarnika Ghat. The moment I touched down, I felt like the spot was reserved exclusively for me. And this was around 8:30 in the morning, where generally it would be very crowded as per the Varanasis. In spite of so much human activities in Ganga, she was so pure, crystal clear like glass, eternal, blissful, cold, yet with motherly warmth. Thoughts start pondering as your feet touches the water. Every time my dad used to hold me in his safe hands and guide me through the spiritual journey. But for the first time, I felt like I was designated to hold him and guide him through Ganga as I was carrying the Pavitra Mrittika. Both of us immersed ourselves in Ma Ganga of Manikarnika so as to fulfill our aspirations and cleanse our souls. The water was so pure and energized that when you dip yourself, your mind draws a blank and the heart is lighter than ever, and the body no more belongs to you. And that is the ecstasy you experience when you get deep inside the water of Ma Ganga. And this is called purely rebirth. I felt I was reborn with the realization that Ma Ganga takes the responsibility of removing your past baggages and letting you start the new lease of life with a new perspective and a new dimension. And this would be a turning point in anybody's life to undo the past and start new reset to life. It is very special and needs to be experienced at least once in lifetime. For the departed ones, it is the path to moksha, and for rest all of us, it's an opportunity to reset and restart, which is nothing but rebirth. This sacred place is one of the greatest places on earth, which eases the process of healing and cleansing the soul. As usual, I get mesmerized and lose myself in the waves of Ganga. Time just flew by, and I realized this only when my stomach started knocking for food. Like a newborn baby, I go in search of food to fill my stomach and feeling happy and joy at heart. As it was already late, I realized that without Shakti, the divine mother Parvati, Shiva is incomplete. The Jyoti of the universe cannot be illuminated without Shiva Shakti coming together. So I decided to visit the shrine of Devi Vishalakshi, Ma Parvati, which happens to be one of the Shakti Pitams of Mother at Varanasi. I start my journey to take the glimpse of Ma Parvati as Vishalakshi, known also as Kashi Visalakshi. End of chapter 2. Cleansing of the soul. Svaadyaya.